Anyway, I just got out from my fourth steam, homemade steam that I show you guys in this video. You can use for your immune system. It feels so good. Now I'm gonna go get in the cold shower. So hope you enjoy this video. And I used the forgiveness lotion. My chest feels so good and so open. And you can use Vicks Vapor Rub instead of the forgiveness, or you can use what do they call it? Tiger Balm. But this is a little bit yummier, you know? So this is the third video in the series, and this video might end up being the most important one. I recommend you start using it right away if you feel any symptoms at all of the virus. It's all about steaming. Steaming is what we're talking about here, and the use of water, including taking a cold shower. So steaming helps with breaking a fever. So if you've had a fever at all, the steaming will help break it. The fever is a good thing. It's a sign of your immune system actually working. So you don't want to say that a fever is a bad thing, but a prolonged fever can be really hard on the body. So steaming will help break that fever and help you sweat it out. Of course, you're going to be sweating extra with a steam bath. It also really helps detox the whole lymph system and the entire body, which helps the immune system. And steaming is wonderful for respiratory health. So steaming is also, I would just want to say, steaming is also really good for mental and spiritual health and has been used around the world for that. So this virus people have been saying that it's causing some level of depression, that it just kind of gives you the blahs. Well, don't go for the blahs. Get in there and steam it out and let it go. So in between each of your steams, you're going to steam multiple times, and in between each steam, you'll just get into the shower, you'll rinse it off, and when you're in the shower, turn the water from cold or from warm while you're rinsing off and you're soaping off, and then turn it to cold. And you might even have to kind of jog in the shower, but you want to put that cold water onto your back and onto your chest, and that will also help break the cycle of having these prolonged fevers. And it will also just boom, boost up your immune system in a really powerful way and help you feel great. And then go ahead and get back in the steam. So you'll actually steam as much as you can, 4 or 5 times, probably 5 times is the max. While you're feeling symptoms, you'll just do it every day up to 5 times. Before we go, there's just one other thing that I wanted to say. One thing I really wanted to put out there is to sleep on your belly. When you lay on your belly and you sleep on your belly, you actually give more room for your lungs to breathe. So if you start to feel like breathing is becoming labored, you want to go ahead and lay on your belly. That'll help you out a lot. Again, these are just natural wellness tips. These are basic stuff that I just wanted to give to people who are healing at home. A huge percentage of people who get this virus will stay at home, and this will make it a lot more comfortable. And I'm just wishing everybody all the health in the world. And let's go ahead and I'll start showing you how you can do this right at your own home and make it really simple. Okay, now there are a lot of research articles out there about the importance of steam or the effectiveness of steam on pneumonia itself. But if you don't have a steam bath or a sauna at home like myself, this is a way that you can do it at no cost and right here in your own kitchen or living room. While you wait for your water to boil, go ahead and have a cup of tea, or maybe you have your tea already in your thermos. So remember that if you are dealing with this virus at home, tea, hot water, anything at all, just hot water is perfectly fine. You're going to want to drink something hot every couple minutes. So go ahead and have something nice and hot while you wait for your steam. And I'm going to show you how I set this up too so that you can see. Okay, so while we're waiting for the hot water to boil, we're going to set up the steaming station, and you're going to want to make your steaming station as close as you can to your shower, maybe even in your bathroom if you have a larger bathroom, because you're going to want to go from the steam to the shower. Some people might think that just steaming in the shower is enough. No, this is a much fuller, more complete way to really steam it out than you can get in the shower. So go ahead and set up a station similar to this in your own way. So I have a pot holder here so I don't burn the ground where I'm setting mine up. I'm also setting it up by my couch. You could also set it up with a chair. If you live by yourself especially, you're going to need something where you can hang your blankets over so that you can throw it over your own head. So let me get my blankets. And then I'm just using my meditation cushions, but you can also use a low stool, and you'll want it to be so that you're sitting just above the height of the pot that you're using to boil the water. I'm also going to put in here some tissues so that if you are clearing your lungs and stuff is coming up, which it most certainly will with the steam, you can blow your nose. And then my hot water is boiling, so I'm going to grab the pot. So at this point, I've got my pot down and I've got my station set up. What I would do if I was doing this for myself is right now I would strip down and get in. But I'm just going to show you how I do that just to make this even more simple for you. I'm going to take out all the thought process. So I just go ahead and sit right in front of my pot here. And I keep my pot holder so I can take this lid off. And I'm going to take these blankets and I'm going to flip them right over my head so that it goes all the way down. And I can so I could even tuck the blankets under my feet or under the pot because I don't want air to be seeping out. That's cheating. And then once the blankets are over my head, I'm going to take this lid off and I'm going to face it away from me because the hot steam could burn. And you can see how much steam this will really fill up your blanket tent quite quickly. And you'll breathe in the steam through your nose, breathe in the steam through your mouth. Again, like we've said so many times, this virus seems to be very sensitive to heat. So just go ahead and breathe it in your mouth and let it come down into your lungs. Fill your lungs with air. You can do some of the breathing exercises that we've done where you breathe in for 4 seconds and then you slowly control breathing out for 8. Or you can breathe in slowly and then cannonball your breath out with a nice strong muscle in your stomach and your diaphragm. And just play around with different ways that you can enjoy having a steam bath for yourself. And you're releasing toxins, you're releasing stress, you're releasing old worries, and you're also opening up your lungs. So, happy steaming, everyone! And if any healthcare worker or any doctor is listening to this, I am totally all ears and I'm here for your support. Same with anybody who is sick and healing at home, or anybody who's just dealing with anxiety or anything. But me, would love to be a support to you, would love to be a listening ear, a caring, compassionate heart. And we're going to get through this. This will pass. This will be over. But we're going to have a lot of grief to deal with. And so we're going to have to be strong and patient for the long term. Life has changed. Things are different. And I don't think it's going to serve anybody to go into denial. Don't think it's going to be serving anybody to ignore this. And what I have to give is just pure natural wellness tips, natural wellness care, and a lot of compassion. So let's all give what we can from where we can. Give to yourself first so that your own cup is rolling over. That includes giving yourself your own time to cry, if needed, your own time to grieve, your own time to laugh, and just keep sharing love. That was a sweet little bird that just flew right overhead. I don't know if he got in the camera or not, but that was very sweet. Thank you guys so much. It really is worth it to do it. You're going to feel incredible, like you're going to lose weight, but you're also going to lose, you know, any grief that you're feeling. It just helps you kind of plow through it. Be well, be safe, and stay at home.